What's up, YouTube? I hope you guys are doing well. I am going to share with you my tips and tricks for making it through the holidays without putting on that extra 5, 10, 15 pounds. It is a very difficult time of year, starting pretty much when it becomes fall. With all the pumpkin spice things, with Halloween candy, then you've got Thanksgiving, and then you've got Christmas, and then New Year's comes around, and you've got all this weight to lose for your New Year's resolution, or because you just put on a bunch of weight during the holidays. So I'm gonna just run you through 4. You know what, we'll just see how the list progresses, and I'll give you 3 to 5 tips. So let's get started. Okay, number 1, weigh yourself from the beginning. Not a huge fan of weighing yourself every day, but it is a physical way to track your progress. If you notice the scale teetering more than it normally does. So for me, I really don't ever go below 110, and I never go above like 114. So I kind of have a 4-pound range. So if I saw the number hit 115, 116, 117, I would start to realize that I'm gaining weight from the holidays. I need to tone it back and chill out and not pig out so much on food. So I don't think that the scale says it all. Absolutely, it depends on how you feel, how you look, all that stuff. But if we're talking an easy way to monitor whether you're gaining weight or not from the holidays, there you go, right there. Number 2 is start the day with a bang. And by this, I mean, start it off by doing a little bit of exercise just to get yourself going, get your workout out of the way. And if, say the gym's not open that early, maybe go for a run outside or do an at-home workout. I'm gonna be filming some at-home workouts, so maybe you can watch one of those and do that. There's so many like at-home workout routines that you could literally just Google or look it up on YouTube. So doing a little bit of exercise in the morning, I actually tend to do, I do 100 squats in the morning, like air squats, obviously, before I get into the shower, and that just kind of like helps me freshen up. I do 50 just squats, and then I do like 50 jumping squats, so I kind of alternate between like 10 and 10 until I get to 100. It just wakes my body up, like gets everything moving, kind of shakes my body back to normal. So yeah, start your day off with a bang. Next is avoid macro hoarding or macro banking. And a lot of people, when they know they're gonna have a cheat meal, hoard all their macros and their calories until the very end of the day. So you eat really light and for breakfast and lunch and everything, so that you can like indulge at dinner. And while that's not a terrible idea, you're going to be very ravenous going into that last meal, and you're going to be more likely to push past your macros and your calories. Instead of, say you've saved yourself like 600 or 800 calories, which is sometimes what I'll do, I'll save myself like 800 calories, but by then I've only eaten half my day's worth of calories up until like 6 o'clock at night. You better believe I'm starving at that point. So I find myself, if I do that, I have to prepare for the way I'm gonna feel the next day when I've overdone it, when I've gone past those 800 calories that I've saved for myself. That the whole point of me starving myself during the day, or not starving myself, but eating light throughout the day, was so that I wouldn't go over during that indulge period at night. So what I now do, and what I have found to be more successful, is to eat normal, like your meals throughout the day, your breakfast, your snack, your lunch, snack, whatever. Like, I say lunch, but I mean like, I pretty much just eat like 6 snacks a day, with like ranging from like 200 to 300 calories, sometimes 350. But what I find to be more successful is save myself maybe like an extra 300, so I'm not as hungry and I have just a little bit of everything. I don't need to have a whole, piece of pie to myself. I can eat a fourth of a pie and half of a cookie or something like that, instead of saving all my calories for that pie and that cookie, because then I bet you I'm still hungry and I'm going to keep eating that bad stuff. So while macro hoarding is not the worst idea in the world, For me, it's not optimal, and I'm sure there's some of you out there who it's also not optimal. Okay, the very last one, which is the easiest one in my opinion, but the one that gets people the most, is ban food from your countertop. So if you're like me, my family makes amazing desserts. And then when they're not finished with them, they leave them out on that pretty little plate with just a plastic clear cover on it. So you have to stare at it every single time you walk into the kitchen. Don't do that to yourself. Put it in the pantry, because otherwise, every single time you walk into the kitchen, you are going to eat that cookie. You are going to, I guarantee it. Because I have a strong willpower and I do it. Maybe I don't have that strong of a willpower, but help yourself out. Put away the food. There's no reason to keep it out. You know it's there. You don't need the little reminder of like, hey, just sitting right here on the counter, you eat me. Like, no, put it away. Just do it. Anyway, hopefully that's helpful. I'm headed home from work, hence why I'm dressed like this. This dress is actually really cute. Maybe I'll show you when I get home. It's from Francesca's, but yeah. So hopefully that was helpful to you guys, and I will see you in the next clip. In traffic on the way home, and I don't know about you guys, but like when I see a homeless person, I'm like 3 lanes away from him, and it's on like an exit ramp on the highway, but it like, I was trying so hard to get his attention, but he didn't see me trying to give him $1, and like, I just always have like random, if I have random change, I always give it away. That is, I don't need 3 $1 bills. I'm going to never use them unless it's like in a vending machine. I feel like the worst person in the world when I don't give money to a homeless person. And like, yeah, there's a chance they might not be homeless, or like they put themselves in that situation or whatever, but like, what if they're not? What if, I mean, I feel like that's a very small ratio of people who would actually fake something like that. I don't know. It kills me to see that. Like, I just get so affected, and like, I just want to help like every single person that I see. It's so hard for me to see somebody struggling and not have the means to get help, and like if $1 is gonna help them out and give them food or something to keep them going and make their day a little better, like, God, it was just so like, I feel like these days, like, no one cares about homeless people. Everybody wants to cut welfare, and I understand that there's a lot of people that work the system, but like,
turn right onto Brandon Town Center Drive.
It just kills me, like, ruins my whole day. Like, now I'm gonna go find a homeless person to give money to because I feel bad that I couldn't give that guy $1. Ugh. What's up, YouTube? So I'm about to go to the gym, but first I want to show you my freaking sweet new kicks. So I've got on, wow, did I just lose my breath? I'm so excited, I'm sorry. So I've got on this Forever 21 crop top, Target Sports Bra, Lululemon pants, and my shoes are new. They're Adidas, and they are tubular. And this is the color that's like purple something. They don't really look that purple like on the video, but trust me, they're very, very purple. And they're really cute. I almost got the NMDs, but NMDs are more expensive, and I don't know, I just thought these looked a little more different and more, I don't know. I just really like them. Sorry, I'm putting water in the doggy bowl. Anyway, I'll catch you guys at the gym. Alright guys, I'm gonna walk you through another workout commentary because it is incredibly difficult to find music that doesn't get copyrighted once I upload my videos. So after doing 30 minutes of sprints on this treadmill, which I'm not used to doing, I wanted to do a little bit of legs and also a little bit of back. So I started with these hack squats and did them supersetted with jumping lunges. So for the jumping lunges, I was doing 15 reps per leg, so 30 reps total. But on the hack squats, I was doing 20 reps total. Usually I do 15, but since I know that I'm using very light weight to avoid hurting my back, I know that I need to do a little bit higher weight to get in that higher overall volume. So yeah, again, I just supersetted these together so that you really feel the burn. I try to superset on, especially on leg day, because I feel like it just keeps my keeps my heart rate up. So next I moved on to a different variation of a lunge. I've got a bench behind me. You can't see it on my foot, but I love doing bench lunges. I feel like they really put the burn in my glutes, and I supersetted with some rows and then switched back to lunges. So I did 4 sets, 15 reps of each exercise. So that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this commentary and the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.